Welcome back to another educational episode here at Circuit Demon. You change your oil, you rotate your tires, you change your diff fluid. Why not change your spark plugs? Yes, today we are talking about spark plugs specifically, which is another maintenance and wear item. Now, I'm not sure what sort of interval that Toyota tells you to change your spark plugs, but I do know that with increasing your engine's performance, you want to make sure you have a spark plug that's capable of keeping up. And with a turbocharged engine, increased boost levels, especially with tuning, it's one of those items that is integral to ensuring your car is performing at its optimum level. So today we have two different spark plugs we're looking at today. One is going to be the NGK Ruthenium HX. I think I pronounced that right. Now these specific NGK spark plugs feature a PSPE electrode, but this is specifically designed for forced induction engines, turbo or supercharger, which obviously this is a turbo engine. These are ones that are at one step colder than the factory rating, which is also good for performance in a tuned car. The other plug is the HKS Superfire Racing plug. Now this one is the factory heat range, but we also have these available in one step colder as well. All right, so we got one of each of these out of the box. We have the HKS on the right side, the NGK on the left. And you can see at the electrodes on the very tip, the NGK has that small square on the very tip. And this one is more of a factory where it has the just arch over. Now, like I said, this is made specifically for forced induction engines. Supposedly it just helps with making sure that there is a very nice fine spark, even under high boost pressures. HKS is, once again, a legendary tuning company. I would only expect the best from them. So I think today we are gonna go with the NGK for this car in particular. Now, why would you wanna change the spark plugs? Through our brothers from another mother over in Australia and Europe, a lot of the GR Yaris owners, because they have been out for longer, have reported a big increase in smoothness, in cold starts, and just overall drivability when switching plugs out after, say they do kilometers over there, but we'll say like 30 to 50,000 miles. Switching out the spark plugs can help with that. That's why we're gonna do that on mine. Mine is at 27,000 miles. Yes, I do drive a fair bit. So I think for me, it's gonna be time. And like I said, I think for me, I'm doing the NGKs.
You guys already know that going to circuitdemon.com, you can support us making these videos, doing all this fun stuff. But what's in it for you? Well, right now it is the season of giving. So we are doing a bunch of Black Friday sales. We have the spark plugs that are in this video on sale. We also have exhaust intakes, any other part you can think of for your GR Corolla right now on sale on the site. Check us out, circuitdemon.com.
All right, so we are getting ready to put these in the car. Full transparency, we have these on our site, circuitdemon.com. If you want us to pre-gap these for you, because some of them don't come 0.7, which is the factory gap, let us know in the notes in your order. We can do it for you. So we're gonna go ahead and take the factory ones out first, and then we'll get these ones gapped, put back in the car, and see how we do. Once you get your engine cover off, what you're gonna do is we have to move the wiring harness that goes over the top of the coil packs, obviously. Back here, there's a little clip. You're gonna push that away from the harness. There we go. And then we have this 10 mil bolt right here. So we have our tuner here, Kevin. Kevin loves to change spark plugs before tunes, or usually mid-tune. Kevin, why don't you tell other people at home why it's important to change your spark plugs? What does it do for your performance?
The last BMW I did, they were already roached from being, it was on a poor map previously. So like if you do modifications and you run the car to make sure you don't have any leaks or anything like that, you usually beat up the spark plugs pretty quick. Usually before I tune a car, I'd like them changed, and then just due to age, they get beat up over time. So it's a good thing to change. Between 15 to 30,000 miles, I like to pull them while I'm tuning them as well. Like that last car, I pulled the plug, checked it, make sure I didn't see any sparkles, check the strap, kind of check the fuel on it. You gotta kind of cut a spark plug open to really check the fuel, but other than that, just took a peek at one of the cylinders, make sure everything was
straight.
With an average GR Corolla, so like the average person at home, I got under 30,000 miles, but getting closer to that. I guess what's the real benefit to me changing the plug? Like obviously it's tuned, it's making more boost.
Just over time, the tip of the plug, the electrode will actually wear, and over time your gap will increase on the plugs. So that's why with older plugs you can run into misfire issues. But I mean, it's always have a performance car, tune, more boost in stock, like that. It's always good maintenance to keep upkeep on plugs.
Maintenance. Keep them on your plugs. Boom. Read my plug, Kev. Read my plug for the people at home.
There ain't no reading these at this mileage. You can only read a plug. Like you
rate my plug, 1 to 10.
You have to dump a freshie in. I mean, all you can see is the heat range, honestly. But you got to dump a freshie in it, do a rip, and then immediately shut it, kill it.
What are your thoughts on these plugs, 1 through 10? Would you replace these?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty heat up. You get a little bit of into that fuel additive. You can see when they start adding to the fuel for winter. For emissions.
Emissions.
Cold emissions, because people let their cars run in the winter, so they got to add donkey piss. But no, I mean, you're down 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is a good. You're down to the 4th. This is perfect heat range for the car. Did you step it?
I didn't do the factory.
Did you go colder?
Yes.
No. Oh, you did go colder?
Yeah.
I mean, this would be fine for this power level. I mean, even if you put it on ethanol, it's even going to be colder on ethanol, but more power. But I mean, this is a 7 already. I mean, I would leave a 7 in it.
That is a 7?
Oh, no. Maybe it is a 7, sorry. Or 8.
These might be a 8. Yeah, right? That's an 8.
Yeah, sorry. Cool. My bad. I thought it was a 7.
No, my bad.
I saw the last one.
You're good.
I would not go to a 9.
No.
That would be stupid, yeah. That's plenty.
You heard it here first from our tuner.
I mean, the only way I'd move to a 9 is probably like 450 horsepower and above on a set, on like one of these. It's easy to
Overdo it.
Pile of boxes over here for this thing.
Oh, this NVIDIA stack. So we have the last of the remaining stateside R400 exhausts from NVIDIA. We hit them up. Let's get the last batch. So they're not going to be available except for through us until next year. So if you want an R400 or a downpipe without the primary cat, circuitdemon.com. Got you. Free shipping, free t-shirt. Just say what size you are in the comments. So plugs are gapped, they're in. We're just gonna go ahead and hand tighten them and then give them one little turn. These do have quite a few threads, so. All right, so all this plugs in there. We got them fully tightened. I'm gonna go ahead and put the coil packs back in and yeah, we should be all set. We are all set, engine cover's back on, real tests, start the car. Yeah, probably 30 more horsepower, I can already feel it. Ooh. All right, you can immediately feel the power difference, man. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope you see the importance of plugs, talking to our tuner, looking at the factory ones that came out. Not bad, but once again, it's something good to do, probably around the mile marker that I'm at. Maybe that you are too. We do have a full maintenance section on our homepage of our website, circuitdemon.com. We have oil change kits specifically for the GR Corolla, and we have other models, we offer those as well. We do have the spark plugs on there, HKS or the NGKs, and other items. If you're looking for performance parts, look no further. We got all those. If you guys need anything else, please comment below. Let me know what you think. Other maintenance items that you're looking to do for your GR Corolla. Love to hear what other people are doing, but for now, I think this will do it for me. Thanks so much.